Okay, that should be recording us again. All right, so so you got into what looks like a cathedral or a church here. You see this figure that's bent over it, seemingly frozen in time, inches of dust collecting on him as he was reaching out to pick up this figurine.
And I had asked Fig Jam if he recognised us from his cards.
Indeed. So I was going to get them out and look through them just to check
Yep.
if it's that.
This
Churchy place.
this is a place that you recognize from your drawing. And let me give me just a second. They didn't write the description in the place that you find it. All right. So the holy symbol is shaped like the sun, with a large crystal that's embedded in its center. And there are many symbols that surround that area as well, where the crystal is.
Well, the sun symbol is the symbol that we got from the other church as well.
Yep.
Yeah, is it the same symbol?
It looks a little different. Like the sunburst does look the same, but the crystal in the middle and all of the symbology around it is very different. And as far as your drawing went,
so you said there was treasure here, Jazz?
Looks like it's a big crystal, unless he's counting all this dust.
Yeah, I'm
What was
kind
that?
of disappointed.
What'd I miss?
Nothing. Bert's computer crashed, so we had to put that
It
on
would
pause.
happen.
yeah. So we're continuing on.
Do we recognize the guy, the frozen guy?
You do not. And he has been here for a very long time, judging by how much dust is on him.
But
Give me a
he's still
second here. I'm
fleshy.
trying to.
Find things. We're just prevaricating.
It's Nestor Nettles.
Nestor, you're back.
Nestor, how did you get here? Okay. Yeah, so the thing that you drew, the fortune teller told you that this is a place of peace amongst the ruins, a place of supplication.
What's supplication mean?
To give into, to bow down, to worship. Different meanings. You're not sure which meaning the old crone meant.
Can't you magic people see if that crystal thing has got any magical properties?
So, okay. So, what do you do?
I mean,
You should
we
check
could
it out
take the
for
10
magic.
minutes to do that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Otherwise, there'll be another 5 people.
I'm gonna,
Galen
without-
looks magical when we look through Magic Sight, doesn't he? Because of even
Yes.
though he's a cleric.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
I was
check
going to
the
go over and have a
altar.
look at what was at the altar without touching anything. For the moment, I was going to see what was on the altar. And anything else?
The crystally statuey thing.
What's your alignment for Galen?
I don't know what the hell to say. I put down chaotic good, but I don't know what it is under BX.
Yeah, it's just neutral, lawful, or chaotic are the three choices.
So goodness doesn't come into it.
Nope.
What's the would be fairly standard for elf priest? What would elf priest standard be? Would we do
Depends.
medieval
If you were a priest of the wild, probably chaos.
I'm a priest of Ilsandal and Miel.
Yep.
Linden. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. What's that? Is that chaotic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nature
okay,
tends to be.
chaotic. All right. I'm chaotic.
So the alignment polls don't tell you whether you're good or evil. It just tells you, like, in general, what your personality is like. Like, are you a lawful person that follows orders? Are you somebody that just does things on their own whim? Most people tend to be just neutral. Like, it takes dedication to a power or something outside of yourself to be something other than neutral.
It would make sense for Galen to be following whatever the gods
Yep.
whatever his
Yep.
powers are. So yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, chaotic.
Okay. Who all in this room, other than Jazz, is carrying a sword of some kind?
I am.
I have Irina's rapier.
Okay.
Dagger.
I,
It's got
mean,
a bit
I
to
don't
do
know
out
if
of me,
dagger
otherwise the mace.
counts. Yeah.
No, a sword, an actual sword. So Jazz has a sword.
Darby.
Irina's rapier. Darby, you have a sword.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what do you do? I mean, the place seems pretty peaceful. I mean, it's in huge disarray. Nothing and no one has been in here in a very long time. The dust is completely undisturbed, and it's inches thick.
I am
Hmm.
taking the 10 minutes to refocus.
Yeah,
on
I'm studying
the
the
magical
altar and seeing if
stuff.
there's any symbologies and stuff that I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a holy symbol. You get the feeling from it, like it actually radiates a feeling of peace from the symbol. Like
Nice.
you feel good about it.
Nice place. Glad we came.
I'll check closely at the altar for hidden compartments or.
All right.
Oh, you did
So-
oh.
So a couple of things happen as you get close to the altar, Darby. Where do you keep your sword?
I
In his
guess.
scabbard.
Yeah, I guess it's in its scabbard at my waist.
Okay. As you get close to the altar, the hilt of your sword, just for whatever reason, it just snaps and falls off. And the tang is left, a little bit of metal that goes through into the hilt of and the pommel just completely falls off.
Falls on the ground.
Right.
Okay. Oh, so it's well. I'll pick it back.
Okay. And then roll me a d6 if you're searching around the altar area.
Roll over. Roll
Okay. You start, prodding around, and you're taking some time. Fig Jam, you are taking the 10 minutes to detect magic. Galen, you're just kind of checking out the holy symbol. And again, it kind of radiates a feeling of warmth and healing and light. I mean, it feels good to you. It doesn't feel like something that actually belongs in this castle. What are you doing, Radnar?
I don't know. I kind of like, can I pinpoint anywhere that like there's just some, because I don't trust this at all.
All right. So
Can I
other than
pinpoint
being
anywhere? I'm just kind of looking around and trying to stay alert and wishing I had more spells left.
roll a d6. Yeah, so you're kind of peering into the corners, looking around. Jazz. So like, that feeling of wanting to get to this room is like really strong. It's just, but it's not really focused. Like this is where you want to be. You feel like there's a great deal of treasure here somewhere.
This frozen character.
Yeah.
If I look at him, is there anything on him that would make him look like a fellow locksmith?
No, actually, he's dressed in chain and with the cloth over it that has some symbol on the front that you really don't recognize. He's got a mace at the side of his hip on the left side. He's got several pouches on him.
Pouches, you say?
Hey, cleric, high five.
I'm gonna have a little shifty through his pouches. I'm sure he won't mind.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a d100.
Come to daddy.
Find 100 patches. He comes from the 90s comics.
Yes.
100.
All cargo pouch.
4.
4. There are a few things in his pouches. I mean, little metal vials of something, a few glass vials of something. There's some coins, large gold and silver coins. You're not familiar with the stamps. Actually, you are. These are from Barovia. This is from the area. Large coins, although they look a little older than the ones you've seen the townsfolk using.
Can I? What did you say the vials were? Some were metal and
You don't
some
know. Some are metal, some are glass. They've got liquids in them. You don't know what
Is
they
it
are.
clear liquid?
The ones that are glass that you can see through, yes, they're clear.
Can I take the top off one and smell it?
Sure. Doesn't smell like anything.
I'll do the stupid thing if no one else is going to, by the way.
Which is
Touch the guy. If he does nothing, touch the figurine and just sort of try and move the two together. So
touching the guy does
figurine.
nothing other than coming back with a whole bunch of dust on your hand. And go ahead.
I was just gonna say I am specifically refocusing for 10 minutes to see if they are magical because you
Mhm.
said to, and then you're gonna ignore it and touch them anyway.
Yeah.
Fine.
I do this. Yeah, I do the stupid
I don't
things.
Yeah.
But
You
this
pick
is a
up.
great place. This is a nice, holy place.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong here. He's a fellow cleric, I can tell now. So yeah.
Well, the sigil on his the overgate is not the same as the
Ooh.
artifact.
Well, this is sigil.
So you do pick up the artifact though?
Yeah.
All right. Like you pick it up and it feels right. Like it resonates with you. There's just something about it that feels very right.
We could live here forever in this room.
Now, as you pick it up though, there's like an inch or two of it that was recessed that didn't look like it until you picked it up. And as you do that, it exposes like a little hollow cavity in the altar below it. And before you can really say anything other than notice it, something very forcefully rips itself out of that hole, tearing the hole a little bit larger.
Oh,
And it streaks towards Darby and affixes itself onto the hilt of your sword, Darby.
Huh.
You feel a warm just a feeling on your hip where that sword is. It feels what is your alignment for Darby?
I am lawful.
Okay. It feels I don't know, it feels good to have it there. Like you feel a little bit more at peace, centered. You feel like it's a good thing. Everybody
Great.
except for Jazz, roll me a d6. All right, Jazz, backstab Darby.
Ah, no.
He had it coming.
My treasure!
I see one. But
It's been coming a long time. I don't know. What do I roll for that? I don't really want to.
All right, so with backstab, it's a regular melee attack, but you get a bonus for the backstab. I think it's +4. Give me just a second. Let me pull it up here.
I'll just roll
Let
the
me-
d20 and see if you roll like a 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's +4.
Yep. And then Darby won't get his dex bonus, but he'll still get his armor.
It doubles the damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. I don't know why I'm doing this, Darby, but take that.
I don't have any dex bonus.
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
Shield. Oh wow.
Plus, does
That's
that take
the-
my strength? No, it doesn't. Strength bonus, no.
Yeah, so that's okay. So do damage. Your damage is going to be the weapon damage plus strength, and then multiply it by, is it 2?
4.
By 4.
No, by,
Oh no, wait, hang on, let me read it.
by 2.
Oh, that seems a bit much.
Double damage.
Double. Okay.
So I got my +1 longsword.
Yep.
I don't know what the damage is on a longsword.
D8. D8 +1 plus your strength, and then double it.
Ouch.
Is this the death of Darby?
That's
Do
25 points.
the bonuses get doubled, or is it just the initial?
You roll your damage, whatever it ends up being, and then it doubles that end amount. So no, the bonuses don't get doubled, other than
Oh.
whatever you roll. So
So it would've
16
been
points
10.
of damage.
Ouch.
Well, if the bonuses don't get doubled, it would have been 10 plus 3.
I'm down to 9.
All right, so it doesn't kill you outright. All right, yeah. So Jazz, you just stabbed in the back. You want that sword. You want that sword more than you want anything you've ever wanted in your life.
Yeah, get your hands off, you filthy dwarf.
All right, so that
Um,
was surprise round. So what we're gonna do here is, Jazz, you're gonna initiate against everybody else, and we'll see what happens.
Don't kill me.
Now, that
Lights.
doesn't mean I'm expecting you automatically attack him, but it still tells me who gets to do their action first. So Jazz, roll a d6, and then Dion, you rolled a d6 for your side. That's fine. So 3 for the home team and 5 for Jazz. So Jazz, he didn't go down, which means the sword is still in its hilt on his side. What do you do?
I try and grab this. Can I grab the sword from him?
Yeah. Use either strength or dex, and then Darby, you can resist with either strength or dex.
Are you still conscious,
Strength.
Darby?
Mind you, he's quite
Yeah,
strong.
yeah. I have 9 hit points back left.
Oh, nice.
So it's the highest roll below your stat is going to win this contest, unless you
Alright.
hit your stat exactly, in which case that's a crit.
So I got 16 strength.
Okay, so regular success, Darby, is that equal to or less than your
No.
strength?
Yeah, it's I rolled under my dex.
Oh, dex. Okay, so
Yeah.
higher. Yeah. So yeah, Jazz, you try to forcefully take it, and Darby just kind of whips around so that the sword is on the other side.
I thought
No,
Jazz
no,
just said he had a 16 strength.
Yeah.
Oh
There's
yeah,
he
he does
succeeds
have a
with a
high
high
success.
Oh no, Jazz rolled that 14. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it
Yeah.
reversed. Sorry. Yeah, so Jazz, you forcefully rip the blade.
Oh,
Give it to me.
All right. So
my precious.
yeah, you have it in your hand. That's your action. What is everyone else doing?
Wand of paralyzation.
Ooh, nice.
No, on the dwarf. He was typing earlier.
Yeah. Obviously, do it on the dwarf.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna try to get Jazz with it.
All right.
I'll remember this.
So that works just like the paralyzed spell, which I mean he gets a save versus spell.
Okay.
So Jazz, go ahead and make a save versus spell.
I need 15.
No.
Oops.
No.
Okay. You're paralyzed.
I don't have any spells. I don't have any spells to unparalyze you at the moment. I can't. I've used all my spells.
Tie him up.
I take back my sword.
Yeah.
It's the worst insult, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We should like tie him up, guys.
Yeah, I'll tie him
I-
up with the rope we got.
One thing I want to try doing is just touching the artifact to him to sort of go, oh, this is a nice beneficial thing. So
Oh.
perhaps it'll help him.
Yeah. You touch the artifact to him, Jazz. Your mouth is already opened, and you can't move anyway, but you scream as loud as you can in your brain. But then you feel like you feel that need to possess the sword just go away. However,
Nice.
Darby, give me a
Nice.
save versus spell.
No.
Oh, Stubby, though. He's got good saves.
Darby goes mad.
Nice.
Success.
Okay. All right. So you tie up Jazz. After a few moments, the paralyzation goes away. Jazz, you're back. You completely remembered what you did. You just don't really know why.
He's not going to tell us.
I mean,
Right, so what happened? Why am I tied up?
we know why. He wanted to-
You attacked me.
No, I didn't. I don't remember a thing. I was just standing there and I blacked out, and now I'm all tied up.
Oh my god.
You can let me go now.
It's like
All
you
right.
Reenaki who attacked us.
So let's go ahead and end it there for the night, guys. I'm going to give
Oh.
you some info for bookkeeping. Your characters don't know this yet, but just so that it's down somewhere. So the holy symbol that you have, Galen, it adds +2 to your turn undead roll.
Nice.
It flares with the radiance of the sun for 1d10 rounds when presented in the presented to undead in the area. And it heals. Give me a second. Oh, why do you put the information in more than one place, you silly module?
I've had modules like that. Terrible.
Because they didn't have editors back in those days.
Yeah.
The storybook, the story thing of like World of Darkness type things ahead. Descriptions at the front, stats at the back, and then what
Yeah.
you could do in the middle. It's like,
All right, heals 3d6 plus 3 hit points once per day. And just
Nice.
physically, it's 12 inches tall by about 6 inches across. So it's more of an oblong than a
I'm
round.
glad I didn't get hit by that, whatever that was, because I have one fireball spell left and a circlet of fire protection.
Yeah. Fireball at my feet. Screw you all. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, there's a reason he didn't go for you. So the sword. Darby, you've got this in your hand right now. Come on.
It's a plus 15.
Well, first of all, it's a
sword.
+2. That's just the basis. It's a +2. It's +3 versus undead.
Okay.
And does a +10 additional points of damage specifically against vampires.
Nice. Put him up front.
Plus
If only
2.
we had a vampire around here somewhere.
Yeah,
to
if
test it on.
only. If
Oh,
only.
Yeah.
And plus 10 against vampires.
Plus 10
+3 versus undead, and it does 10 extra points of damage specifically to vampires.
Okay.
We
Nice.
don't have to test versus vampires now. Just stand there and we'll just lightly prod you with this sword. And if you fall over with a huge wound, then we did the +10 damage to you. There we go.
All right, so we will end there then for the night. And yeah. So people were asking earlier.
Sorry, have you
Is it
stopped recording
possible?
or not?
Not yet. This is
All
just.
Ooh,
Yeah, is
back
it possible
somehow.
to stop Strahd? Yeah, if you can do significantly enough damage to him before he is able to get away by his ability just to turn to smoke, which doesn't take an action. He can do it. If you do actually enough damage to him to take him past 0, then yes, you can kill him outright with enough magical damage. He's a 10th level character, 10th level magic user to be specific.
Oh shit.
So
I mean, I did like almost 60 points of damage
Yeah.
to him.
Yep. The reason why blinding him didn't work, which was a wonderful idea, is that he cast ESP before he entered the room, so he could see every angle of the room through all of your eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we should have all shut our eyes as well, and that would have been fine. We all would have been bumbling around then.
Yeah. 10th level magic user, so he pre-cast a bunch of spells before he went in to talk to you guys. So he's a genius level IQ. So he's going to use every advantage possible.
Being prepared, our one weakness.
Yeah.
Are we
All right, guys.
able to rest at the church?
We'll find that out next
Check it out.
episode.
Check it out, yeah.
So,
Okay.
Dion, anything you want to plug?
I'm Dion, also known as Substances Used on Twitch TV. You can find me here on Steam Steel Murder Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find me on Brendan's channel doing Monster of the Week on Thursdays. We had a little hiccup in schedule this last week, so that's why we didn't meet up. And you can catch me Saturday nights on Fulsham_Arts Twitch channel doing some 5th edition.
Nice. Richard.
Hi, I'm Richard, and you can find me here on Twitch under LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels, where I play video games. Yay!
Jeff, you got anything?
Well,
Oh,
thank you
nothing
for
to
the
plug.
night.
How about you, Radnar? Are you running any more games soon?
yeah, I'm running game for Frog God Organized Play. They do games in Pathfinder 1E, 5th edition, and Swords and Wizardry. Right now I'm finishing up the Tunnels of Terror with 5E, and then I'm going to be running the Lost City of Baracus for Swords and Wizardry. Also, I guess upcoming, this is way in the future, but for NTRPG Con, which is going to have an online element, I'm going to be running Den of the Master, which is the final level of Rappanathic.
Nice. Jameis.
No, I've got a blog as such, but that's very slow.
Jazz, you got anything you want to plug?
Not really. I'd just like to recommend almonds as a tasty snack. So whenever you're playing D&D, I'm always chewing on these almonds.
Hashtag not spawn.
Yeah.
Nice and healthy. Nice and healthy snack.
Almond, not officially supporting the stream.
Not
So
yet.
1, 2, we'll set out for almonds.
All right. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye-bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Right.